I have part 2 to this, perk idea thing, and it's kind of becoming really, really cool. I like the idea of it, just really, really cool. So anyways, I actually did get more than I thought comments, but I only got 2. But don't worry, I have 3. I'm gonna start out with 3 perks every episode, so I have 2 from the comments and 1 from me. So the first one is from Manny1025. Now go subscribe to him. His YouTube channel is Manny1025 with the space in between Manny and 1025. And actually, sorry, no space. It's just Manny1025, no space. So what he says, I'm just gonna read what it says directly and then kind of, guess what he says. He says, perk idea, teleportation. The way he spelled that was kind of weird. Teleportions. Like it's kind of like a portion of like a soda. I don't know if I meant like portion. Like the way he said, like the way he spelled it. Kind of so teleportation. So anyways, it says teleportation costs 6,000 points. I think it's a little bit pricey. I think the highest any perk should be is 4,000, but he says 6,000. He likes to differ. So when you buy it, it gives you a wristwatch, which is kind of crazy, but let's just deal with it and see what he has to say. A wristwatch that looks like the Gersh device that allows you to teleport. That's really, really cool. Allows you to teleport 3 times. So what I have to differ with this is that I think a perk should be able to last forever, not only 3 times. I think that we should lead that more for the gumballs to have like a little bit of time, but I think a perk, if you're gonna waste 6,000 points, you might as well have it forever. I mean, obviously until you go down. But anyways, let me just read what he says and I'll continue. You can celebrate the 3 different, wait, I'm sorry. I misread this. You can teleport 3 locations, so you have to pick your 3 locations. So that would be really good. So when you first get it, obviously it'll probably say pick 3 locations, double tap square. Or X if you're on Xbox to pick a location. That seems legit, and that's actually pretty cool. And he says you can't teleport on boss rounds, so that's actually not a bad idea. Obviously, it's not the best idea. No perk can be like the best besides Jug. Well, I mean, obviously there's a couple other ones, but for the most part, there's not a lot of perfect perks out there, especially within customs. Within like these fake perks that we're making. But anyways, the next one comes from Enderman 107. Now, there's a space in between the 107. There's Enderman 107. Now, I'm getting attacked by zombies here, so just give me a couple seconds so I can revive my friend. Okay, so he goes, here's a perk idea. Now, he was kind of nuts, but he called the idea, he called the name of the perk Perk-a-Cola. But I was talking to him because we're really good friends, and he says that he meant to call a perk something like I don't know if you know the gumball. There's a gumball called Perkaholic, which allows you to get every perk on the map. So I'm just gonna go ahead and name this one myself for other reasons because he wouldn't really give me the idea. I think I would call this one maybe like Perk-a-Cola tea or something. Perk-a-Cola tea or Perk coffee or something like that. Perk-a-Cola tea or Perk-a-Cola coffee or something crazy like that. But anyways, he says, first I'm gonna read it word for word and then I'm gonna kind of assume what he said. He says, it allows you to get all the perks on the map. It's like giving an extra slot. It costs 5,000. Again, I think perks should only cost 4,000, but like the highest amount should be 4,000. But anyways, whatever he wants. Right now, what am I saying? I think that the perk ID, wait, what am I saying? Oh my god. I think what he's trying to say is that you can only have, as you know, you can only have up to 4 perks, clearly. I think what he thinks is that you're allowed to get as much perks as you want. Which seems actually not a bad idea. So it seems pretty realistic. And I think this perk should actually cost 3,000. He says 5,000. Again, whatever they want. And I just think it's pretty self-explanatory. You can only have 4 weapons on the map. So I think it's only reasonable that you can have as many perks as you want. So anyways, let's move on to the next perk idea. We have probably my favorite perk ever. It took me a while to think of, but so you guys know you guys know like iced tea. this perk is called Aether Tea. So if you don't know what the Aether is, it's actually a pretty important component in zombies. Pretty much it's where Richtofen and Maxis are kind of like talking to Stuhlinger on the map. On like all of, maybe in all of Black Ops 3. I mean Black Ops 2, sorry. So that's what it is. And anyway, what it does is pretty much it allows you to never bleed out. Okay, so pretty much you have unlimited bleed out time. If that makes any sense. Obviously when the game ends, obviously when everyone goes down, the match ends. But what I mean by that is like if you're down, you'll never bleed out. So the person that wants to revive you has a long time, has forever until he needs to revive you. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let's hope it does, because I really hope it does for you guys. But anyways, pretty much you have unlimited bleed out time. It's called Aether Tea, and pretty much you'll never bleed out until someone revives you. And I think this perk should cost about $3,000. Now I thought of this perk ever since Black Ops 1. When I was playing zombies on Moon, and I went down, and the map is really big if you don't know. Okay, it's not that big, but it's a pretty big map. And what I was thinking of that is, like, you know, you need a perk that, you know, you have enough time to get out. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, you need a perk that allows you to, like, so you need, like, it's just hard to get from place to place without you dying, without the person bleeding out. Like, because maps are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you're on the other side of the map, like, if my friends die on Shadows of Evil, I'll be like, there's no way I can get you. Because, like, you're so far away. And they'll get all mad at me. And, like, okay, it's not my fault, though. But, like, this perk would probably be, like, the best idea. That they should, probably the best one that they can possibly add. Because we need something like this. Because maps are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we need, you know, something to hold off for. So that's all I have.